Hello there, how you doing guys? My name is Bingo Way and I'm one of the lead traders for BnB Fx Group. I just want to share a little insight about the structure that we use, one of the structures that we use in BnB, and it's an amazing structure. I've been using the structure for about 8 months personally, testing and I'm getting profits and I'm getting good results from it. If you're a member of our Telegram group, which is the BnB Fx group, that's the name of the Telegram group, or you follow us on Facebook or you follow us on Instagram, you probably have seen some of the structures and the results, the profit. So you know this is real. It's been working for a long time. I was taught by a mentor in in Florida, and so I decided to share with a few of you guys, and I hope this thing can be useful to you guys. So here we go. Yeah, let's start with this. So the first structure, right? It's actually a simple ascending trend line structure. Let me make this easy like this. Okay, good. It actually is simple ascending trend line structure. This is it. This is something very simple. If you know how to draw out the trend line structure, then you will know how to do this. Actually, the reason I showed that trading view is because this is something I just traded now, and I just profited from it. And I was like, you know what? Let me share this. It's a simple structure gotten from the 1 hour time frame. If you know how to draw a trend line structure, this should be very easy for you. But if you don't, you could join our premium group or you could join our academy, and this is part of the curriculum, and you can get thoughts how to do all of this. It's actually quite easy. You see the way I joined this and this. You just have to find points. These are major points of resistance and support. The name of this trend line structure is an ascending trend line structure. We have 5 basic trend line structures, but you will learn all of that in our academy. But this is how beautiful this thing is. I'm going to show you one trick, one amazing trick. Now, earlier this morning, I drew up this structure and then I posted it for my students, and then I gave them the signal for a sell, and then in less than 2 hours, boom, the result. And it's amazing. It always works. Okay, trend line structures are amazing. This is one of the major things that we have here. The TDI, the Traders Dynamic Index. This shows. First of all, I have about 4 confirmations in this thing. The first confirmation is my trend line structure, which is this. Boom. First 8 boom, second 8 boom, and third 8 boom. The second confirmation is this. My trend line structure going in line with the 800 EMA, this purple line. Okay, if you're a student, you will know all about the EMAs and our custom EMA setup. And also the Traders Dynamic Index is showing me one. The market is in the overbought zone. Pardon me, please. Overbought zone. So definitely, this market should fall. And then there's one other simple trick. It's an amazing trick. Now I'm going to show you something. This is how I check fundamental news in the morning. Every morning you can see the time around 5:57 a.m. I already checked the time. I already checked the news, the fundamental news, which is on forexfactory.com, and this is something that is so amazing. Now you see between this time that I circled, between I don't know, let's say about 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to about 1:30 p.m. Okay, that is the main expanse of London session. Okay, that is when it is only just London session. London session starts around 8 a.m. So let's just forget about the 4 a.m., 6 a.m. 4 a.m., 6 a.m. is still a bit in the Asian session. Let's just go with between 8 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. When you see a news like this, no red folders, not even no the orange folders. You just have about 2 or 1 yellow folder, which is actually low impact news. This kind of thing shows little. There might be little manipulation on the market. Usually, when we see a trend line structure, we have our tools. We know how to identify manipulations in the market. So, do you anticipate? If you were a student, then we would have taught you how to work with the manipulative pattern, so you can know how to identify the market manipulation, so they don't steal your money away or you don't lose money, and you know how to identify it, and that way you can actually trade with it. And even when they are doing their rubbish and every other person is losing money, you're gaining. Forex market is a market in which statistics shows only about 10% of the people trading the forex market profit. The other 90% lose. Why? The reason these people lose is because of knowledge. Okay, I'm sorry because I'm about to quote the scripture right now. The Bible said, "My people perish because of lack of knowledge." It's simple knowledge. If you learn knowledge, you learn to learn more about how the forex market works. It's not a game. It's not gambling. It's a business. Understand how it works, and then it will work for you. Okay, and that's where in BnB Fx Group we have the academy, not just any academy that will teach you all the big jargons and scare you out of forex. No, we make it simple, just like what I'm showing you right now. Okay, and this is the simple secret. This doesn't happen all the time. I mean, sometimes you check the fundamental news, forexfactory.com in the morning, and then you have about 10 folders, and then you're like, oh, okay. Now when you see that sort of folder, even if they're yellow and then orange, which is low and then medium impact news, okay, you might try to anticipate a manipulation before the market goes in your direction. But when you see stuff like this, just about one or two folders in the whole of London session, there is guarantee that there won't be manipulation in this market. So people tend to wait for that manipulation, and then they really lose the perfect entry. But now we already understand how this works, and then the moment I saw this, the moment we saw this, okay, hold on, okay, good. The moment I saw this structure, I saw my confirmations, and then I checked the news. After my trend line analysis, after my structures and this and that, I always try to check the news before I place any trade, because apart from technical analysis, you need fundamental analysis also before you can enter the forex market. Okay, so I checked and I saw this. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Immediately I picked my entry around here, and boom, less than 2 hours, results. I was in serious profit. I was making about 40 pips in less than 2 hours. I mean, if you pick three orders with just this, you've made about 120 pips in less than 2 hours. That's okay. I mean, depending on the lot size you use, 120 pips could make you about $1,200. Okay, depending on your lot size, you could make $120. Do you understand? It's pretty easy. These are just some of the tricks and ways that you can profit from the forex market, and then I'm telling you, this is beautiful. There are way more other structures that we use. I mean, I just mentioned this. The name of the structure is the ascending structure. We have 5 other structures which I'm not here to talk about. If you want to learn more about all of that, you should come to the BnB Fx Academy, and then you will learn more about all of the structures and how they work. Okay, it's amazing. This is just a 1 hour time frame. I mean, beautiful confirmations. We have trendline structures in a 1 hour, 4 hour time frame, daily time frame for those that want to pick swings, or for when we want to pick our swings. And it's amazing how much profit you can actually make in less than an hour or two by following the simple technique. I mean, this doesn't always happen in the market. Okay, it doesn't always happen in the market, but when you see it, boom. There's also something we call the TDI eclipse as one of the major things we look out for. That doesn't always happen all the time, but when it does happen, it is a guarantee. You're making your money, you're making your pips, profits. Okay, and these are the things that we teach in the BnB Fx Academy. It's amazing how these things work. It's just most people ignore this. Most people don't know this. It's just like when I released a video, the 20 pips snooze video, and then it went boom everywhere, and people were like, oh, we didn't know about this. Most people don't know about this, and then eventually it started working for people. Then I started receiving messages like, oh, thank you for that, thank you for this. So, guys, you should try this. Now, you need to learn how to draw out a trend line structure first, and when you can do that, trust me, it's going to be amazing for you. Okay, this is the structure I drew it out on my trading view, and this is where I play around, and this is amazing. Okay. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. Learn how to do this. Learn how to drive a trend line structure. This is on the 15-minute time frame. On the 1 hour time frame too, the same structure. It's just something simple, and boom, 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 you're in profit. Okay? Learn it, guys. Learn it. Okay? So and And that's what I'm going to the end of this video. I just wanted to share that simple trick. It works all the time, and then it's amazing. Trust me guys, it's amazing. Try it and send me your results. If you want to join our Telegram group, it is BnB Fx group on Telegram, and our Facebook is Bulls and Bears group. Instagram is Bulls and Bears _. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. Do join our Telegram group, and then we can actually show you more of these structures that we do, and you can actually learn from it. Okay, you learn when we like to teach, and then I hope you like to learn, because if you like to learn, then you like to make money. Yeah, I still remain BnB, a trader for Bulls and Bears FX group. Have a wonderful time.